Welcome back to the channel, guys. We're back at the buy to let property, investment property that we've been refurbishing for the last 4 weeks, nearly at completion. I'm going to take you in, we'll go have a look around and we'll see what stage we're at now. So this video is really directed towards those that have an interest in buy to let property. Maybe you've got some investment properties, or you're looking to buy into the property market and become a landlord, or maybe you want to be a property investor that buys properties, refurbishes them, and then flips them and sells them. Right, we're here. Since my last video, there has been quite a few improvements. So I'm going to start taking you around now. Let's have a look. First rant, mess. Don't you find tradespeople, put it in the comments, what experiences you guys have. They just love to just leave a mess everywhere. So that's the first rant. You know, even down to this. Surely just get a dustpan and brush it up. How difficult? But no. One of the joys, blimey, they must have had to walk over all of this rubbish when they're coming through the back door every time, and they've never thought of just picking it up. I'll tell you something, our cleaner is gonna hate me. Oh God, look at the state of this. The windows are absolutely howling. Howling up in the north, or howfing, means grim, very grim. I'll quickly show you how dirty the place is and how much dust and grime our cleaner's going to have to deal with. I'll put a bit of quirky music on or something. Okay, nice. I think our decorators forgot to paint this. That's another moan. So yeah, the carpets are supposed to go down on next week, so in a few days time, and we've still got all of this dust on the floor, bits of nails, bits of old rubbish. And you know, somebody's brought a blooming brush. One of the tradesmen's brought a brush, rested it against the wall, but didn't bother to brush up. So I showed you the kitchen, and the other exciting little bit of news is the bathroom. So I'll take you and we'll go and have a look at that. Here we are. This is the bathroom. Ooh, that looks nice and inviting, doesn't it? No, that was just put in while the silicone sealed. Don't think we'll be having a bath in that anytime soon. You know, it's a small bathroom, but we went for this decorative bathroom panel. So this is just like a cladding, waterproof cladding, but it looks like tiles, which I think's worked out quite well. You wouldn't know if that was tiles or not. I think that's maybe the way forward for a lot of people. It's quite cheap as well. I'll tell you the prices though. Keep watching the videos, keep checking back to the channel, and I will definitely go through all the prices. Bath panel obviously needs to go on, vinyl on the floor, sink to go in here, and it's going to put some cladding on the top of here, or we might put a plastic windowsill in, I'm not sure. Might be better with a plastic windowsill in. Shaving point, spotlights to go in, and then we're done. Door needs painting, towel radiator, but he's coming in a couple of days to do the towel radiator. It's maybe not ideal with that door there, so we'll probably need to put a door stop on. These are little things that you overlook. Otherwise, that's going to end up knocking the door. Right, I'm not going to show you on the rest of it because, to be honest, we've been around it a couple of times over the past few videos. Do go back and check them out. I keep saying it, trying to grow the channel. But I am now just going to have a little rant about a few things quickly, just to tell you, get them off my chest, get these little grievances off my chest, because it is irritating. Little things, but little things add up to big things. Right, here we go. My OCD is kicking in. I don't know if you can see it quite, but it does not line up. This one, see there, doesn't quite line up. Now look, the joiner has done a good job, let's be honest. Done a pretty good job. Certainly not enough to complain, but when you look at the job as a whole and everything looks great, would you get obsessed with something as trivial and as little as that? Little things, the little things in life, that's one of my grievances. Is that being a little bit too picky? Maybe. I have a little bit OCD with certain things, but yeah, that would annoy me if I was living here but I'm not living here. Do you just accept it? You probably have to be fair. It's on the wall now, it's done, the job's on its way. It's not enough to stop the job, but it's enough that if I was living here, I would probably find it a little bit irritating. Why can't people just pick up the rubbish as they go? It would just save a lot of hassle. Ironically, there's an abundance of toilet roll, there's even kitchen roll, but based on that, it appears no one wants to use it. Now this next thing, if I lived here, I probably wouldn't be able to accept it. Now this quartz windowsill, would you accept this? Obviously the wall isn't quite straight, but when they templated it, they obviously didn't quite template this side well enough. So we've got quite a lot of silicone filling that section here. Yeah, so I mean, I did whinge a little bit, but look, they've done a good job. And again, because I'm not living here, I've kind of tolerated it. Is that the right thing to do? Is Mr. Seasons being too kind? Would you have whinged about that? Potentially. And then again, staying on the whinging side, plug socket on this side of the kitchen has just enough gap for a plug with a little bit of an extra. Sometimes these plugs have an extra piece and that would just about fit. But then on this side, it's tight against it. Now, my Sparky is particularly good, but on this one, I do think he's let us down a bit. I'm gonna have to mention it to him. But the problem now, you can see two different heights. The problem now is you'd have to take it out, realign it, move it further up, and we'll end up with loads of filling required. So yeah, these are things that I'm probably gonna have to just live with and let the next person who lives in this property worry about it themselves, because they're gonna have that issue. Probably my biggest gripe in all of this is why can't tradespeople be careful with their tools and their dirty hands and the way they work? I mean, look, the decorator's been in trying to do the best job he can, and he's now going to have to come back to redecorate the bits that other tradespeople have come in and, well, I'll show you, you'll see. Marks all over the walls, hopefully you can see that, but you know, the decorator's going to have to come in and fix all of this. Big mark there, this is all newly plastered. Obviously this has been when they've been putting the worktops in, scuffed it all here. So yeah, these are things, again here, the windowsill, it's all scuffed. That was a temporary socket, so I'm gonna have to get that filled. Got marks all over here, all over, generally speaking, all over the place. Just dirty, grubby paw marks, which have to be painted over and fixed. And it just means more hassle of a decorator coming in, and the decorator might drop something and damage something. And it's just, yeah, there's always something that needs redoing. You feel like you just want everybody just to leave it nice and neat and nice and tidy. But no, when he's been doing the skirting board, we've got this now to contend with. He's coming back to obviously fix the rest of it and take this form out, and he's got some other bits of skirting to finish. But there's going to be a lot of touching up for the decorator, and the decorator's going to have to do that. Plasterers love to leave mess everywhere, by the way. Anyway, look, that's just a quick update. I just wanted to show you where we're at. We're nearly there. We're about a week away until we get the valuations done, which is the most important thing. At that point, everything will be done. The carpets will be down. The skirting will be finished. The sockets will all be on. The decorator will have been and retouched up all the dirty, grubby bits. The cleaner will have been, got rid of all the grubby dirt all around the windows. And hopefully when I bring these back next time, it'll be a showcase and I can show you, you know, like a show home. I mean, there won't be any furniture in it, but it'll be like ready for someone to just walk into, put their own stamp on. That's the situation, and thank you for watching. Please do comment on what your thoughts are on this refurbishment, what you might have done differently. Go back and watch the other videos and let me know what your thoughts are. How much do you think it might have cost? So just as I sign off, I'm gonna do a tour of the house for anyone who hasn't seen it. I'll put it on fast, put some music over it, you know, jizz it and jazz it, and you can take a look around the house.